Hello and welcome, Virgo. Virgo, the maiden, the analyzer, the critical thinker. Virgo, the intuitive nurse. Let's see what mystic guidance is coming through for you for this month of April. But first, let's find out if you're a true Virgo. And this is according to 13 sign astrology, which is sidereal astrology because I, Adam, am a 13 sign astrologer. And if you want to know more, download Star Walk 2, put in that month, day, year, and time of place, and time of birth. And see where the sun was placed for you the moment you were born, because it should be in Virgo if you were born between September 17th all the way to October 30th. That's right, September 17th to October 30th. Hello and welcome, Virgo. Well, here we are, Virgo, the month of April. And this whole month of April is all about the magic of relationships. So be mindful of that. And now let's have a little overview of this month of April. First off, April 7th, Mercury goes direct in Pisces in the 12th house, centered around hidden strengths and limitations. And then we jump to April 12th and we find that Venus goes direct in Pisces in the 5th house, nestled around the projection of self. Have fun with that. Be creative. Be imaginative. The projection of self. And then we have the pink moon also. The full moon for the month of April on April 12th. This pink moon being in Virgo. So this moon is going to be highlighting you, Virgo, in the 12th house. And it's highlighting self-sacrifice and inner growth. So tap into that self-sacrifice, which could bring about that inner growth. And then we jump to April 13th and we find Mars enters Cancer in the 8th house, aiming towards regeneration. Then we jump all the way to April 19th and the Sun enters Aries in the 1st house, focusing on the persona. Then we go over to April 27th and find the new moon in Aries in the 8th house, highlighting regeneration. So the theme here for the month of April is regeneration and the magic of relationships with a little self-sacrifice and finding those hidden strengths and limitations. All right, now let's get into this. Your mystic guidance for the month of April, starting with the dice. We have Venus. It's what you love and value. Tune into that, Virgo. Take some time and see what you truly love and value. And then we have here Pisces. And Pisces is about compassion. It's about empathy, intuition, sensitivity, really tuning into that. Get your feelers out there. What do you love and value? It's time to really tune into that. Tap into your intuition. And this is in the 6th house, which is your natural house, Virgo. That's the service to yourself, service to others. That is your health. That's your habits, making your contribution. It's all there. So what do you love and value? What talents do you like to use? What kind of work ethic do you like to portray? And this tapping into your intuition during this time as well, to find out how you like to serve during this time. Really tune into that. Go within and see what brings a smile to you, what brings a smile to others, and that service that you like to do. You can analyze and you could think critically. You could do the pros and cons, weigh out however you want to do it. But it's truly what you love and value above all else. And now, tuning into the overall energy we have here, between worlds, new direction. So if you find you might be at a dead end at one direction, you can turn to a new direction and move in between worlds as you go within. You can tap into the non-ordinary realm. It's just another realm. See, we're in this reality, but when you tune in, you can actually go into another reality. And that's why it's the non-ordinary realm. Because it's not ordinary. It's not like something that people do on the daily. So you can go into other worlds beyond time and space at this time, this month of April. tap into that. All right. And then for the biggest challenge we have, shaman. Trust in higher forces. Things might seem like they're not panning out right now at this time, but really, trust in those higher forces. The universe is looking out for you. Creator, God's great spirit. Trust in the higher forces. And you can see also here, you have the owl. The owl is the wise one. The owl sees things beyond the illusion. The owl can see through all deception. So nobody can put anything past you, especially during this time. And you're tapping into those other realms as well. Doing a lot of traveling in your dream state or even daydreaming. All right, now hidden influences, we find the Ten of Thought. A situation that's been troubling you has come to an end. So breathe a sigh of relief. The situation has come to an end, and you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can now move on. It's important to fully let go. At this juncture, someone in your life may now finally be free of his or her addictions or codependency issues. So this Ten of Thought is letting you know that that troubling situation has come to an end and you can move on. Move on from what has been troubling you and move into other worlds and new directions. And then we have here guidance from spirit. Be proud. Be proud of who you are. Own who you are. Own your authenticity. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop. It's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. Give yourself a pat on the back. Take yourself out for an awesome dinner, and take friends or family along with you. Just any little win in your life, be proud of that. Be proud of who you are and celebrate. Because the situation that has been troubling you has now come to an end. And you can breathe that sigh of relief. And you can take yourself out and celebrate. And whether you choose to celebrate on your own or with others. But be proud of who you are, really. Smile. Put your hands on your heart and just love yourself more, Be proud of who you are, Virgo. And then we move here to the opportunities and blessings. 10 of Summer. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends. Raising children wisely. People you can trust. So there's friends and family out there that you can trust. They will have your back. And you're raising your children wisely. So be proud of that as well, Virgo. And here for the action to take, all paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within, and that goes right back over to the die Pisces, between Venus and the 6th house there. Pisces, turn your gaze within, tap into your intuition, use your inner authority, use your inner compass. All paths lead home. Where's home? Home is where the heart is. Where's your heart during this time, Virgo? All right. Inner work, lack of awareness, missed chances and unseen risk. Seek facts and stay open-minded. Insight, opportunity. So when opportunity knocks at your door or your window, go ahead and open it. You can gain more insight, more opportunity. Be open-minded, open-hearted. Remember, align the mind, the heart, in the gut. So they all speak the same language. All right, moving over to the mindset. The mindset here is wealth. You are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. So be proud, show that gratitude, keep up the great work. All right, now Virgo, let's see what we have for the overall message, starting with the rune. The rune we have here is Uruz. Uruz is all about strength. The strength of an ox. And the tree would be the mighty oak tree. Remember, the acorn becomes a mighty oak tree. The colors here to seek are green or brown, just like an oak tree. And the elements here, earth. Tap into the earth. If you need to, take off your shoes and socks and go earthing. Just walk around. Remember, this is to your own benefit, your intuition, however you see fit. But go earthing to recharge yourself and gain that insight, that knowledge, that wisdom. Also, stones or crystals here for you during this time could either be tiger's eye or hawk's eye. So either one, you could tap into this energy of Uruz with tiger's eye or hawk's eye. And this is strength, healing, and positive change. So a new direction, positive change. The internal transition and the spiritual strength during this time for you, Virgo, for this month of April. And now let's see what the overall message is that ties everything together. You are doing your best, and that is enough. Any difficulties you face will not last forever. Release the thoughts and feelings that don't feel good. Focus all of your energy on love, happiness, and your hopes and dreams. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Wherever your attention is, that's where the energy flows. So what's your intention? And then put all of your attention there, and that energy will flow for you. And let the energy be on love, happiness, hopes, and dreams. And you can see there, Pisces, ruled by Neptune, the keeper of dreams. So, what are your hopes? What are your dreams? What are your goals? What are your visions? And tap into the love. Now, Virgo, if you've never been here before, go ahead, hit that subscribe button to get more and more of this content. And give this a thumbs up so more and more Virgos like yourself could come hear this message for this month of April. And if this resonated with you, go ahead and comment down below because it helps all of us out as well. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you next time.